Do you want to grow your business exponentially? Then don't do it alone, but go with a team. Having a team in place, having people that help you and support you and do the things that maybe you do not like to do is a proven way to actually grow your business. Yet, many business owners don't feel that they can hire people, or when they have hired people, they really struggle. They struggle to let go of control. They struggle because they don't feel the right people or are in their team, or they really don't find the time to work with a team well. Hi, I'm Yvonne Dam of Amazing Self Coaching, and I help driven business owners to expand their business in less time. So, one of the things that you can do to expand your business is to hire a team. And that's what I want to talk to you about today. A bit of a personal story. I am about to move to Barcelona. Right now, we're residing in the Netherlands, and this is going to be my fifth international move. And even though I've done it 5 times before, 3 times with a family, 2 times on my own, I know it's going to ask things of me. I know it's going to require me to put in time, effort, which I then cannot put into my business. So, what to do? Do I stop working altogether? Or what I'm going to do is have my team support me a bit extra so that nothing really is damaged by my move and that everything actually continues to be business as is. That's what I'm going to do. And the reason why I can do it is because I have an amazing team that is really supporting me. Now, this didn't happen overnight. And if this is something that you struggle with, if this is something that you want to do as well, I highly recommend you state yes underneath this video, because I am hosting a free masterclass on the 21st of March that goes into all the details. But let me share with you today what you can do so that you actually are running a successful business that can support you in growing and running your business like you want to. Now, the first thing you need to do is to become very clear on why you want to hire them. What is it you want them to do? But most importantly, what is it you do not want them to do? Because all too often we think it is very clear based on a job title, but what we would really require from you is a job description, really laying out what it is you do expect. And if at all possible, I also highly recommend you working with KPIs, key performance indicators. When are you happy? When aren't you happy? And how are you going to measure their success? 2, what are your expectations about the work they do and how they work? So I'll give you an example. These days, we can say to someone, I want you to work for me 2 hours every day. Or we can say, I want you to run my social media. This is what my expectations are. And if you do it right, I am happy. There is a difference. One is more task orientated and the other is more time orientated. When there is more trust, there is more task orientation possible, and it really works nice. If you say to someone, I don't care how long it takes you, but I do care that you do it right and that you do it in a way that is supporting me. So what are your expectations? Make them very clear. Now, what are the qualifications that you require? Sometimes this is often overseen, but it does say something about the time and the effort you need to put in, but also about how you can have people support you. I'll give you an example. I had this most amazing intern that helped me with my social media and especially with my Instagram. She was amazing. I had a bit of outline, but she was great at what she did. Now, because she was an intern and she was quite young, I could actually tell her exactly what I liked, exactly how I wanted it, and exactly what I was expecting time-wise, post-wise, story-wise. Now, if I would have hired someone with a lot of experience, I would not have been able to tell them, this is what I want you to do. Because an expert isn't told, an expert takes ownership and does. You can see that there is something to say about both of them. Younger, less experienced person is more open to learn from me and to do exactly how I want it, preferably done in an area you have expertise in, or hiring an expert, someone with more experience, most likely a bit more years under their hood as well, means you have less to tell them what to do, but you also then in that way have less control. Both are doable, but make sure to pick them on the basis of what you want and what you need. So that tells you something about the qualifications. Now, what are deal breakers for you when you already hired someone, but also preferably before you hire them? What do you not allow? So, for example, I work with an international team because I can work from anywhere. I coach online. I work with people all over the world. So my team is also scattered all over the world. I love that actually. It really excites me. I get all these different perspectives and the people that I work with are great. But all too often people say, no, I want my team to be in the same location where I am. I want to have face-to-face meetings with them. If that is a deal breaker for you, make sure to write it down. But there might be other deal breakers that you need to really tell them upfront or during when you already assign them and you need to upgrade your teamwork. So what are deal breakers for you? Now, very important is the onboarding and the ongoing learning process. If you have someone hired and they're not performing well, it can very well be that your onboarding process or the time you put into onboard them has been too limited. Because if you take someone through a very thorough onboarding process, it really, really helps. So that's the fifth tip I'm giving you today. And then the last one, which should come as no surprise, yet I'm still surprised by how often this doesn't happen. Plan in regular feedback sessions. Make sure to hold the people accountable that work for you, and also make sure that they are aware of what you're going to do to hold them accountable. If there is no feedback, people can't grow, but people also don't know what you want, how you want it, and how pleased or unpleased you are. Please don't think that feedback is only giving negative feedback, saying where they can grow. It is especially and maybe above all the positive feedback when you like something, when things are going well. So 5 things and an expectation from my side to really work successfully with a team or to hire successfully with a team. Now, if you want to know more, I highly recommend you join my masterclass on the 21st of March, which is totally free. And there we can zoom in on your personal situation as well. But what I also want to say in closing is that a team doesn't necessarily have to be consisting of employees. You can work with contractors as well. And I actually highly recommend you start working with contractors before you start employing people, because that gives you way more freedom. But also with contractors, make sure to put everything in writing, like we just said, so that there is no miscommunication, there is clarity, and there is also clarity from their side that really works in your favor. That's what I wanted to share with you today. So when you're ready to grow your business to the next phase and you want to do it in less time, reach out, because I'm here for you. I'm here to help you.